Hi, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 28th to August 3rd, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com, and I look forward to reading for you. It's also linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. We'll get this all lined up nice and straight for everybody to see as we go along. Okay, so we are crowned here, Libra, by the Six of Cups. So this is a very nostalgic time for us. This week is going to be very nostalgic. There's going to be a beauty to it. There's going to be a coming together of ourselves and our energy in what it is that we want. We can be very reminiscent, again, nostalgic, reminiscent of the past. But there's going to be this thing of like, I'm taking out the best parts of the past and I'm weaving them into my present. So just be aware of that we want the best parts of the past. Now we can dive into the past and just like want to dissect everything. That won't be as beneficial to us if we look at the past and say, I'm taking up all the most beautiful memories, all the most beautiful like ideas and things that I used to do, and I'm bringing them into my present and I'm leaving all the rest behind. That would be the best way and the healthiest way to go about it during this time. It moves us then to the 10 of Wands reversed. This is the Wands or the Swords? Yeah, the Wands. So here, there's this release, and there's going to be a very abrupt release of I'm carrying too much. I'm carrying too much and I don't want this anymore. And it's going to be very kind of like, it's going to be abrupt. It's going to be intense. And it's like, okay, I'm done with this. And you're going to find that you like let go. You let go of things that you were carrying, things that you've been carrying for other people, things that you've been doing. And it's like, no, this energy isn't fair. I'm releasing it. And you do so it's almost very abrupt. Not almost, it is very abrupt during this week. So just be aware of that. Like things need to be fair, things need to be balanced because you're not going to be taking any nonsense. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. It moves us then to the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is reversed, which is excellent. We love to see the Five of Pentacles reversed. And the Five of Pentacles is feeling on the outside of wealth. It's feeling on the outside. Like you're always on the outside looking in, and you'd really like to be part of it, but you're always on the outside looking in. So being aware of this with the Five of Pentacles, that you're starting to say, no, I deserve to stand here. No, I deserve to be here. No, I have every right to this. And it can feel very novel. It can be like, ooh, what am I even saying? But the energy is going to be very true. And it's like, as soon as you start to change the way you see your worth in yourself, you're going to start to change your vibrational energy and the way the world responds to you, because you see yourself as confident, you see yourself as competent, and you know that you're worth it. It's like, I don't have to prove anything. I'm worth it. And that's going to be very attractive. That is going to be very attractive, Libra. It moves us then to the Six of Pentacles. This is my minor arcana justice energy, which is the minor arcana Libra energy. So we're coming through very much embracing our own power in very subtle ways, in very kind of like small, gentle ways during this time. The repeat of the number 6 is all about nurturing and caring. So we need to remember to nurture and care for ourselves. 5 is a freedom number. 10 is a completion of a cycle. So being aware of that. Here with the 6 of Pentacles. There we go. I can remember the words. Here with the Six of Pentacles, there is a sense of balance coming in. And as balance comes in, and as we start to see, okay, what was balanced, what wasn't balanced, what needs to be harmonized, what doesn't need to be harmonized, we start to see where we have balance within ourselves and where within ourselves we need to be more balanced, we need to be more harmonized, we need to see what it is that we desire. It brings us then to the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is looking at things and thinking, oh, but that's the right way, right? That's the way I have to look at it. And we're looking at 3 cups and we're like, that's what I have to be paying attention to. Spirit is going to be handing us a fourth cup. There we go. A fourth cup. And that's going to be happening to us a lot this week. Just know that there's a sense of like, I'm missing my words. I know the words that I'm supposed to be saying. I'm looking at things, but like it eludes me for a moment. So just being aware of that, being aware that we need to stay balanced within ourselves is going to be important here. And with the Four of Cups, there is a sense of something's going to come during this time where we're really focused on one thing and it's going to pull our focus away and we're going to get ticked. I mean, we're really going to be annoyed. And we're going to sit there and we're going to say, no, but I need to focus on this. And Spirit is going to say to us, no, you have to look over here. And it's going to be so important for us to go on this new adventure, right? To start this new adventure, even if it annoys us, because it's going to bring us on a path and it's going to start something that needs to happen. It just like, it needs to happen and we need to see it. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So we're balancing a lot during this time. And there's going to be 2 main emotions that really want to throw a wrench in this week. They really do. It's going to be like 2 people whose emotions want to just kind of capsize your ships. So being aware of that is going to be super important. And you're like, okay, I just have to juggle things. I just have to juggle things. I think that's what you kind of throw down during this time is the 10 of Wands, where it's like, not I think, I know that this is going to be part of a catalyst of why you throw down the 10 of Wands. It's like, I'm not balancing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm trying to do enough. And all you're doing is causing emotional turmoil. I'm not here for it. So just being aware of that during this time is really important. You have the Lovers right here. This is very strong Gemini energy coming through. Time frame May 21st to June 20th. This is embracing love. This is embracing the duality of yourself. This is a very strong connection with Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your life, if you have Gemini in your chart, this comes through very powerfully. It's moving forward towards love and for love. It is saying, this is what I love. This is what I'm passionate about. This is who I am, and I'm owning it. And you don't get to capsize it at all. It brings us then to the 8 of Cups. So this is very interesting. The 8 of Cups is reversed, and the 8 of Cups is walking away from what you once thought you would love. All right? It's reversed. It's like we're not walking away from it. But the 8 of Cups is also, I'm choosing me. And what's very interesting here, Libra, is that it's reversed. We have to remind ourselves during this time that I have to choose me. I have to choose what I love. I have to choose who I am. I have to choose my power. I have to choose myself. And I have to step forward in me. And that is going to be very important. And that's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing for us during this time. So being aware of this is going to be important and it is going to be empowering. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a butterfly in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. And hit the bell notification so you can be notified when that announcement is made, because it will only be done on this channel. So do not be fooled by anybody. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is Invigorate reversed, and this is the juniper berry. So we can feel a little bit sluggish during this time, a little bit tired, a little bit drained. We can be out of our natural element, like where we feel the most comfortable. So just be aware of that. This could be vacation. This could be business trips. This could be, construction going on, or, repairs being done. So just being aware there's something here that kind of like throws a monkey wrench into into where we feel comfortable and how we feel comfortable. Like we could have something happen, like the bed breaks or it's just something like that, and it's like, okay, now what was once comfortable isn't comfortable. So just being aware of this, and like you have to sleep with the mattress on the floor until everything gets fixed. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be a very important thing. So yeah, just being aware. And I know it sounds funny to say the bed breaks, but that's what I'm seeing. And I'm not seeing it like for any acrobatic reasons, as nicely as I can say that on YouTube. But it's like, it's just like something happens and you go and sit down, and then things, something breaks. It's like, oh my gosh, what the heck? So it could be the bed, it could be the couch, it could be, just something where you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is not cool. So just be aware of this. Like it happens out of the blue, and it can be very annoying. It will be very annoying. So let's see what our chakra energy is. And this is communication reversed. So this is the throat chakra. Now, as an air sign energy, our throat chakra is so important for us. So embracing our throat chakra is going to be a very important thing. The fact that this energy is reversed is going to be annoying, which means that we feel like we're making ourselves very, very clear. And the other person's looking at us and thinking, huh, what the heck's going on here? So it's like you're talking to somebody in a different language, but you don't know that you're talking a different language, and they don't know that you're talking a different language. So it's very frustrating. Like they think they're talking to you in English, and you think you're talking to them in English, but you're not hearing it the same way. So just be aware of this during this time, that that's going to be a very, very frustrating thing. And sitting in meditation, doing chanting before you start your day and doing chanting when you end your day. If you can only do one, do the chanting at the end of the day, the Om Mane Padme Om chant, or you can just do Om Om, just to clarify your energy. And it's also going to help because there's a sense, like it almost feels right now like your aura has a sunburn. So just be aware of that, that you can be a bit stressed, a bit overwhelmed. And being able to sit in that vibrational energy is going to be really important. You can also listen to the singing bowl, or if you have a singing bowl, playing it yourself would be a very beautiful thing. So that is very powerful, very beautiful. Let's see what we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is vampiric energy. This is thieving energy. This is feeling overwhelmed by this energy. So just being aware of this with the Four of Pentacles is going to be a very important thing, where it's like, okay, I feel drained, I feel overwhelmed, or it's like this energy is always draining, this energy is always overwhelming, and I didn't realize it till now that like I always just feel a little bit bad or a little bit sick or a little bit, on edge with XYZ. So just being aware of this during this time, that we're releasing vampiric energy, that we're kind of calling it out in our lives. And it doesn't mean that we have to call it out to the person, because that could cause a fight that we just really don't need right now. But we're seeing it within ourselves, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to change this. Like, I'm going to sit over here instead of sitting over there. Or I'm going to, take this path instead of that path, type of thing. And it can't just even be like, I'm not going to rise to the occasion of the argumentative bait that they're setting for me. It moves us with the Six of Cups is just taking the best things from the past and bringing them forward into the present. Because here, you're done with some sort of manipulation. And we see this with the vampiric energy, right? You're done with a manipulation, and you're choosing love, and you're releasing a lot of the burdens that have been weighing you down and have been overwhelming you. I mean, this is another six. So now you have six repeated 3 times here, right? 666. I mean, I know the number of the beast, right? But it's a very nurturing, caring number that's being brought forward. So 6 3 times is nurturing and caring and supporting, with the number 3, which is, a divine number and it divinely powered. So that is going to be a very important thing here. With the Five of Pentacles reverse, it's like, no, I'm done. I'm done feeling like the pauper. I'm done being out in the cold. I'm done being looked down on. I embrace my power, and I see my power, and I'm opened to my power and to myself and to the power of myself. And that brings us into balance. Now, we can't get out of balance because this is the minor arcana element of ourselves, not the major arcana. So here, it's like we can get out of balance with ourselves, but we're always recalibrating ourselves to center, recalibrating ourselves to center. That's why chanting, even if we can't do it out loud, we can chant in our heads. Like even if we're at work and we're like, oh my gosh, if I start chanting in the office, they will think I am absolutely insane, or like, So now I'm just going to chant quietly in my head. So just be aware of that. That's going to be a very important thing. With the 4 of Cups, there's something during this week that's going to knock you off your stride, that's going to take up your attention, that's going to demand your time. Pay attention to it. We can be begrudging to it, right? Because it's knocking us off the schedule that we think we're supposed to be on. And it's going to lead us down a path, and it's going to lead us to what Spirit wants us to be looking at. So just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing. Again, we're balancing a lot. We have to make sure that while we're trying to balance everything for everybody else, we are grounding and balancing ourselves. That's going to be important. Embrace what you love. Embrace what you love. Embrace the duality of you. You don't have to be all one thing, all another thing. Duality, complexity, that's part of an air sign way, right? It's part of a Libra way. So let yourself come forward, embracing love, embracing this Gemini energy. If you have it in your chart, if you have it in your life, it's very important to you. And then the 8 of Cups is here. It's very interesting to have the Lovers and then the Minor Arcana Divorce card in the same reading. So just be aware of that. I don't know. I just like Spirit's like, no, just say it, because I was like, well, this is a little bit ominous, but just being aware of this is going to be important because we have to choose ourselves. And I don't mean that in an egocentric type of way. I mean it in a sense of like, I matter and I get to be part of this equation. I matter and I get to be seen here. And that is going to be very, very, very important. So just being aware. And it's also letting yourself stand out. It's letting yourself be your quirky, beautiful you. You know, if you're here, if you're part of this family, if you're new to this family, welcome. But you are not like everybody else. And it has actually been, how everybody says, like, oh, just be you and it's so great and, be different. But you've been different your whole entire life. And a lot of times you would have just rather fit in. You would have rather have just been like everybody else. And so during this time, let yourself be in love with being different and being you, because it's your connection to Spirit. It's part of your creative cultivating path that you see the world just a little bit differently. The colors are brighter or deeper, the smells are more vibrant, the sounds are more crisp, more intense. That's just part of how life is. And it doesn't have to make sense to everybody else, but you have to accept it about yourself because there's power in that. And a lot of times we think of it as not being powerful because, oh, I just want to be like everybody else. It's like, no, be like you, Libra. Be boldly and proudly you. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message, which here is strength, which seems to be the absolute. I mean, this is so funny. I shuffle these cards so well before doing these readings, and I shuffle these cards when doing the readings. So here with strength at the root, if you are, I believe the strength card is also for Scorpio energy here, or Sagittarius. It could be for both as well. So check that out. But it is about embracing our strength. It is about seeing ourselves as strong. It is about embracing our power. And here subconsciously, it's like, you are strong. This is the bearberry. You are stronger than you believe you are. And that is an absolute truth and an astounding thing. Our subconscious spirit message is our solar plexus chakra. And this is, self-mastery reversed. So this is feeling out of balance with yourself. This is feeling like, I need to know more. I need to master more. I need to understand more in order to be where it is that I want to be. And it's like, you don't have to be perfect. You do know that, right, Libra? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. And because it is you, it is wonderful. And we can say, well, I want to improve on this and I want to improve on that. Yeah, that can come with time. But standing in your energy right now and being confident within yourself and saying, okay, I see me. Okay, I love me. Like, okay, there's still work to go, right? In achieving whatever it is that I want to achieve, or moving however it is I want to move, or creating whatever it is I want to create. But I see me. That will help with the solar plexus blockage. We can take our hands and interlock our fingers like this and rub them around our tummy. That would be highly beneficial in helping, clear up the blockage in the solar plexus chakra, helping us to connect with our gut energy and to connect with our gut instincts. So that would be a very good thing. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the 3 of Cups. And when we're told to be mindful of the 3 of Cups, these are people who will raise their glass to you, who will celebrate you to your face and talk about you behind your back. This is somebody who says they approve and they don't. And this is somebody whose betrayal, it has really, really hurt. And you didn't expect it. So just being mindful about this here, Libra, is going to be really important, because subconsciously there's somebody here that either you think, no, there's something not right about them, and then you feel bad because you're like, oh wow, everybody else likes them, and I'm just being judgmental, and I'm not supposed to be judgmental, and it's all supposed to be peace, love, and harmony here. So just be mindful about this. Go with your gut instinct, but because we are doubting our gut instinct and there's a blockage in our solar plexus chakra, it can be a little bit difficult. So showing yourself grace with that too is going to be important. Our subconscious spirit message is the King of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the King of Wands is embracing our transformation, right? Is embracing our fire, our passion, our distinction. It is moving forward in this energy. If we have fire sign energy in our chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if we have fire sign energy in our life, that's going to be very important, and we need to let ourselves shine. We can be very afraid of letting ourselves step into the power that is us, right? The King of Wands isn't afraid. He's like, this is my power. I'm constantly transforming. Fire is a force of transformation, right? It's what forges the sword. We are represented by the sword in Minor Arcana. It's what forges us, and air feeds fire. So I will feed my passion and forge my blade, forge my mind, my words, my quickness of wit, and sharpness of tongue, and I will move forward in my power. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.